Thank you very much for being present here. I was listening to this distinguished panelist about the way the industry is moving, the electric vehicle. I think in India currently, our industry is going through a very very interesting phase. On one side, there are immense opportunities. There is an enthusiasm about the kind of potential that we have for future. And on the other side, there are challenges which are both internal and external in nature. I personally feel that there is going to be some amount of trepidation, but also cautious optimism going forward. But one thing, as an industry, we all share a common belief that वो कोई और चिराग होंगे जो हवाओं से बुझ जाते हैं, हमने तो जलने का हुनर भी तूफानों से सीखा है. So with this particular thought and this set, I think let me just talk about my topic, which is more on leveraging pre and post sales management to drive EV adoption. As you all know, EV adoption is gaining a lot of momentum in the country thanks to the push from the government and the sustainability transportation options which are available. But to expedite this shift, I think we also should focus not just on the vehicles, but the overall ownership experience, which includes the purchase process, after sales and warranty, and of course the customer feedback. I think leveraging pre and post sales management will definitely gonna push the EV adoption in the country. Let's understand quickly as to what kind of challenges that the new age EV companies, the emerging EV companies are confronting. As an electric vehicle brand, you've got a very short time to grow your audience, to raise conversions, to scale, and at the same time taking care of the after sales, the post sales hassles. So all these things will put a lot of stress onto the system. I think we at Orbitsys, we help you organize your business while escaping the struggles of switching between the sheets. So let me just give you a quick background on who we are. We are an ISO certified software company based out of India. And we've been providing cloud-based dealer network management system for the automotive industry since early 2000. What we have done is we got some great response from the market, and it's been like 25 years, so the product is so robust and so agile in its nature. Now we are expanding to the Northern American markets. We are opening up an office in Toronto. And in fact, looking ahead, we are also focused on the technological advancement with plan of implementing blockchain for the parts management, integrate DMS into the blockchain technology. What sets us apart? As a system, we cover the entire functions, whether it's inventory management to pre-sales, sales, after sales, workshop management, and CRM, of course. We are a cloud-based system. We are open to integration of any external platform for EV companies, whether it's SAP or any other external software that you have it. The integration is possible. We are a single instance. You just don't need to log in into 5 systems to get the desired report, the dashboard that you get. It's single instance, I think one login, and you have everything on your laptop. I think management of a EV company will also get probably access to the live national dashboards to monitor and control business at the market level. The system is fully capable of handling multi-country, multi-outlets, and multi-city operations. I think the good part is that it's pretty easy to train on rather than other complicated system, which probably an OEM, an ICE OEM could still can figure it out. For an EV industry or EV upcoming brands, the emerging brands, it's become very difficult to train. But I think in our case, it's pretty simple. We made a system which is very, very bespoke for this industry. Just a quick overview of our collaborative partners. So I think we've started with Daewoo Motors way back in 1995. And then after that, we've got with Fiat. The entire dealerships of Fiat at that point in time, we successfully got about 70 independent dealerships on our web platform. I think the major milestone was for us to crack Skoda Auto. Our partnership with Skoda Auto in 2009 gave us a lot of push. And today, we've been partnered with Isuzu, with Kiwe, and the brand that they have, the two-wheeler brands, Moto Morini and Moto Volt. I think the most important point probably on this slide is that 1,500 plus dealerships are using our system so far. So let's understand why Orbitsys was their choice. I think with all-in-one solution, using multi-pair software, I think most of you know, to run the EV business can actually turn into a nightmare scenario. Using Orbitsys means just a single solution which actually eliminates all the headaches that we have it. The competition today is immense, so the customer service becomes a paramountry for every electric vehicle company. So I think we are offering the kind of solutions which basically help you track more lead data and making it absolute, how do I say, brilliant for you to comprehend it. Data and marketing is something our system automatically generate extensive data and display it easy to read format. Our dashboards are absolutely invigorating in terms of engagement point of view. A common misconception associated with all these systems today, or any technology for that matter, is it's solely meant for the big players. But I think that misconception we are here to break. Our system is very easy to navigate, and you can actually work at the comfort of your, not just the dealership or your OEM, but at the comfort of your home as well. It's no secret that cloud-based platforms are shaping the future of the business of all sizes. Cloud-based architecture provide, of course, it let you run your business even outside the dealerships, and that's where we champion it. Just a quick snapshot on the numbers that we have. I think just in 2023, we got 60,000 plus retail deliveries. We help our partner deliver these many numbers. There are almost 400,000 plus after sales throughput. There are 500,000 plus customer surveys that we've done through the system, and all automated. And last but not the least, almost 5 million plus customer communication. So from the OEM side to the customer side. What we have for the EVs, for the emerging brands that we're talking about, we've got inventory management, we got lead management, sales management, after sales operation, customer experience, claim settlement, and CRM, everything roll into one. So you need not to sort of, pick up 5 different systems and probably start to run your business on that. This is the broad portfolio that we were talking about. Today, so we've got a customer mobile app, so like the way OEM runs the business. So they've got a customer mobile app if somebody has any challenge, or somebody wants to reach out to you, want to fill up the lead, or probably can do a trip cost calculator. Everything has been rolled into one. And our DMS suite, which helps you capture the leads, it can help you get the vehicle sales data, stock management, ETA. In fact, to be honest, the moment somebody comes and book the vehicle at your dealership, the day that itself, you can actually tell him that how much time will it take to get the delivery. We've got that kind of predictor on the system. Customer communication, which is very, very important, which sooner or later, I think we all realize that at the end of the day, the ownership experience plays an important role. So whether it's sales communication, whether it's service booking reminders, insurance reminders, I think everything is kind of rolled into one. And one of the most important factor which we're going to play, that who's going to win the battle in the entire ecosystem and who's going to be probably will take a little more time, is the after sales. And that's where we champion the cause. Our after sales solution for the electric vehicle domain is perhaps the best in the industry so far. We've got service booking, right from opening from job card to vehicle inspection, part and labor management, invoicing process, notification, pop-ups, everything sort of put it together in just one app. How we can, so this was more from the company standpoint of view, the OEM standpoint of view, the management. Now let's just talk quickly about how we can assist EV dealerships. I think first and foremost, because what we've realized after talking to so many market leaders, after talking to a lot of people who are still on the homologation stage, who are just about to get, they're very, very excited about the product. But I think one thing which we really want to make sense into their life is to, the excitement level should also be there for the process side of it. Because launching one product, getting the PR is one way to do, but doing the business and making the success out of the process is the other side of the fence. So what we are doing is, I think most of these EVs, especially the two-wheeler side or the three-wheeler side of the business, the dealers are very new to the system. Probably there are one or two, people, small setups. So for them, it becomes a little overwhelming the moment you expose them to a certain system. So we try and assist them. So first and foremost, our comprehensive training and ongoing support to EV dealerships, whether it's on-site workshop or online virtual training, we all have been there. In addition to provide user manuals, we also do content videos, what you call it DIY. So for example, if somebody who probably would have taken the training to understand how to open a job card or how to make a certain entry, but maybe in the thick of action, he would have not remembered it. So instead of us, he's reaching out to us, we can give him a DIY video so he can easily go and follow that YouTube steps. Customization, we actually allow dealerships to customize the DMS feature because every DMS is so we don't have a very rigid format. It's very, very agile, very flexible, highly configurable. So if the dealer wants or a dealer principal wants to see a certain report, we try and sort of put that into it. Our support team is ready 24/7 to ensure that we handhold them, we nurture them, and we'll ensure that they all have been comfortable whilst you started using the system about it. Marketing materials, we also help tell them that why a DMS is required. In fact, I was surprised that a couple of the people who are working at the dealerships came back to us and saying it might be very tricky for us to feed in the data, beside doing other jobs. So when we sat with them, we've shown them, we've given them marketing materials as to why this can help you and probably get into the better swing of things. They really admired it and they started using it. Data analytics, this includes sales data, inventory tracking, customer behavior to monitor through dashboards. The idea is we help dealership understand the cost-saving process of it, such as in case of how to possibly reduce from wherever it can. Idea is to control the own business and provide case studies for ROI and analysis to illustrate the financial benefit of it. So since the time was also 15 minutes, I don't want to overshoot it. I just thought we'll probably give you a quick. I think I would love to sort of connect with you. Our solution is designed to enhance the efficiency, profitability, and the customer satisfaction of the EV companies. We look forward to hearing from you. If you have any questions, or would you like to have deep dive into any of the aspects, because these are all serious conversations. We are just sort of outside the hall at the booth number D25, and we would love to sort of provide you additional information. Just drop by to have a cup of coffee with us, and we really look forward to sort of excited to talk to you on that. Thank you very much, people.
Thank you. Wonderful presentation.
Yeah, thank you.
I think I should give proper time to clap everybody. So he has really given wonderful presentation.
Thank you very much.
And I'm glad I got opportunity to see this because we always wanted to understand. I represent Ease of Doing Business, as you know,
Yep.
and also Program Director for Ease of Doing Business. And it's when time and behind, we used to talk about electric mobility, how to create it a good business case.
That's right.
Until and unless we make it profitable,
Yeah.
it is very difficult to put it in the pocket of user.
Absolutely.
Because at end of the day, all of us are the greediest species in the world.
That's right.
This climate, the damage, whatever has happened, it just has happened because of us, not because of the animals, right?
Absolutely.
You created a wonderful case of how business has to go across when it reaches to retail market.
Right.
And also OEMs has a lot of insights from your presentation. I have a small question for my understanding.
Please.
Is, as you must have heard our minister saying last month that every highway or every petrol pump is also upgrading itself
Yep.
to a new level of fuel station.
That's right.
Future fuel station, which will have charging, it will have ethanol, methanol, and also hydrogen in
That's right.
Cummington, electric mobility also.
Right.
These stations would be stationed on a 100-kilometer gap from each other. And it would cover almost 5,500 kilometers across India.
Right.
Together we call it electric highway.
Right.
On these stations, there are plannings for keeping 20 two-wheeler and 20 three-wheeler electric, along with a model of a dealership, so that local people who today have to travel to a bigger city,
Right.
go and understand the economics, total cost of ownership, the per kilometer costing compared to diesel and petrol vehicle.
Right.
They will get an opportunity to take a subscription vehicle for 2-3 days.
Got it.
Use that vehicle more used to with the technology.
Absolutely.
And then they will also get a local financing body,
Yep.
local financing bank to do that. But in this model, most of these vehicles are on the books of the station in the replenishment model, so that 5 of them are sold, so 5 new came.
That's right.
And it does not require for a dealership to invest into infrastructure and capital expenditure.
Right.
So how do you think it is going to impact, and if it is reducing the time of delivery, or if it is reducing the time of service, which they will have to send their vehicle back to metro cities or their factories if there is a problem, rather they can get it repaired on the station itself. So how do you look at it as a penetration of electric mobility into tier 3, tier 4 cities?
Right.
Through these highways and these emerging third generation charging stations?
See, I think it's a pretty interesting question. Thank you very much for that. Though we come from the other side of the industry, but I think we've been also working with some of the government bodies, and we are in advanced discussion on a subject which is almost similar to what you just mentioned. Having said that, I think this is probably a very, very exciting proposition, and the way it is, I think, see, to be honest, there is a lot of propulsion, there is a lot of excitement about two-wheeler and three-wheeler EV as a segment. But again, the ground realities are very, very different. We've seen the latest numbers. I think this kind of initiative, to the best of my knowledge and my understanding, it's definitely going to help not just us as an industry, but even to the people, from an adoption point of view. The moment somebody will get an experience of driving it from a point A to point B without even sort of investing into it. Similarly, from a dealer standpoint of view, if they are not giving an arm and leg to ensure that they put up the dealership, they buy such expensive products, they invest whatever it takes to become a great dealer, and invest into the systems as well. I think it will become a win-win for everyone, to be very honest.
I want your prescription for us to reach out to dealership or whatever model, because this model never existed in India.
Absolutely.
In India, the conventional model exists where you have to invest in the infrastructure,
Right.
You have to pay franchisee cost, you have to place an order from the OEM, then the vehicle come, they lie there for a period of time,
Correct.
where you have to pay interest, and then they get sold. Here, infrastructure is owned by government, most
Right.
of the PPP model.
Absolutely, yeah.
Vehicle is owned by the station.
Correct.
Dealer only have to come to educate people, to give them test ride, to help them into finances. So, what is your prescription to us? How we should place this? Because it is non-existing as of now.
Absolutely. So I think it's a how do I say, the answer is going to be pretty elaborative. And so if you can just take it offline, it'll be great, because I think for the positive of the time and for the optimization of the rest of the people also. I'm really thankful for you to ask this thing, and we'll definitely gonna touch base on this. Right? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you find it useful. Yeah. Cheers.